Hi everyone, welcome to Drive and Fail September. We're going to start off with a few stereotypes of my area, red light jumpers and Delta private hire drivers.
What an absolute muppet. No wonder your insurance is so big.
This is one of the worst motorway exits I've ever seen, and it's the white pickup from behind that we're watching. This was a clip that featured in my recent video to back up the National Highways Close Following campaign. Watch the van behind the lorry. Oops. I wonder why he did that. Well, if we look closely in his window, he's on the phone. No surprise there then. Being aware of your surroundings helps you foresee problems. This is a simple one, this. There's a van that's hidden just about in the outside lane. There they are. Watch them.
Driver intervention though when you've got that on.
Van driver who's going to try and push it, what do you think? Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Even with all the space behind, they decided to pull into the smaller space in front. It's not a problem though, you just be in charge, gain a better space again, especially when it's tailgating, so you're safe. It's not really saved him any time whatsoever. This is another clip that was featured in my video that I did alongside the National Highways Close Following campaign, and it's the Jag that's approaching behind us that we're watching.
Touch your gas and feel whether 6th is okay still. Just. So Southport and Formby. And then let's manage in a similar way what we're going to do with the 40 limit. Is the Jag going to then come back to lane 3? Yeah. Yeah. Let's fix this and listen. Will that gear be okay? Fix it then. Which one are you going to pick? Good idea. Good. Yeah, get the clutch back up working. And again, we're just going to go ahead. Nice job. When should you use your brake? Oh, Callum. Good man. So all of that impatience
Just got the space in the front.
to then sit in the queue for a little longer. They haven't got the brains they were born with half the time. Just make sure, I know you're not like that, mate, to be fair, you're totally different, but just, it's not even me mocking them. I pity people with that much impatience, to be honest, I really do. But just remember, when you're driving. That scenario and others where people have pushed past you when you're out on your bike and then they do exactly the same, don't they? Yeah? Well done. Just follow the road ahead, buddy. What should we do with all this? Do you think that Jag went to that lane too just to close the opportunity for the vans to come in? Because he had no reason to.
No.
He wasn't going to overtake anyone. I personally think he was just a little bit triggered with the vans not being in the correct lane and tried to stop them doing it. Yeah?
Whatever has gone on with the vehicle behind, there's no in the world that this driver should be operating that vehicle in this state.
So at the lights we're turning left, where are we going to be in the next 10 seconds? Good, and what do you think the lights are going to be doing in the next 10 seconds? Look at this car with a smashed windscreen.
Oh my god! We're staying away from him, okay? Because I don't know how she can see.
That's absolutely bonkers.
How can she see?
Signal as well. Concentrate on what we're doing. Just stops just there. Handbrake on because the handbrake disengages, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think someone's taken a dislike to that and just smashed it up.
Must be. I hope they're on the way to the...
How bad's that?
How can she see?
When driving instructors drive poorly, for me it's just as bad as when the police do it. We need to be setting good examples, and this is not a good example. Tailgating is dangerous when it's done by anyone.
Good. How should you be accelerating to suit your road? Yeah. Good. How should we accelerate to suit the lorry?
There's no footage before this point, but I'd like you to look at these two things. The bin wagon on the right and the sign on the left. Oh, and there's a reason why he might be doing this.
And he's on his phone.
He's on his phone. Honestly, going the wrong way down a one-way street.
Council workers above the law.
That is absolutely ridiculous. We've sat and watched maybe 10 vehicles
Yeah.
do it, but a bin lorry is so heavy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's
Madness.
not that. If you're turning into the street,
Yeah,
because it's
which
a one
side?
way,
You can
you can
go on
come
either
up
side.
either
Yeah,
side
exactly.
of the road, can't you?
Exactly. Some car racing up.
Oh, is that?
What do I come on? I'd like to see that, you know.
We should have a look, you know, on the, there must be something that advertises it. What was he doing?
Looking at his
Oh.
screen or phone.
That's it.
Yeah, sketch on it.
Yeah,
So people just crash straight to the front of you.
yeah.
I try not to feature too many red light jumpers on my channel because they can get a little boring. But watch the Audi in front because there's an important message with this.
You can catch them up a bit further up. You reckon? Will we drive past that Audi that just jumped the red light? That is the question. Will he get through the lights? Or will we drive past them? That's exactly how far it got them.
Let's have a look at some appropriate horn use, and it's this BMW that's in front of me that I'm going to be using it for. They make an honest mistake, I think, at these lights, but it could have been a serious one. So the first horn use that I use is to warn them that they've gone through a red, and it works quite well, although I do think that they were onto it. Now, the second use of the horn is really to say, look at me, and because I was moving, it was a nice way to show them the lights had changed. Remember, the horn should be used to help, not to tell off.
Through them. Next set, turn left. How far around the corner can we see, mate? Is it late round there?
Me and my pupil were late through those lights on amber, but rightly so because of the silver vehicle behind tailgating. But watch the blue BMW in front, it's starting to move. And there's also a hidden private hire behind me.
Yeah, the taxi jumping a red light.
This doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it just shows you how easy it is to have an accident. I could not have reacted if this car had come in sooner. And that says something, don't you think?
That was close, mate, wasn't it?
I backed off, but I didn't have enough time to get to the brake there.
No, I didn't, mate. I didn't have enough time.
What, you didn't?
No. No. That is saying something as well.
Yeah.
If I don't.
I heard your foot jump to it.
Yeah, and to be honest, once it moved, they were already past anyway.
Sometimes when you do mini roundabouts properly and drive round them like you should, it can cause the car behind to do this.
Roundabout, that road in front of us, it is a right turn from here.
Okay.
We can't signal, use your brake lightly. Now indicate maybe. Good, put a right signal on. What's it like though? Good. So we're going to aim where we want to aim, and then we're not looking here any longer. Good.
And he just decided to...
Yeah. You're still trying to signal left
Yeah.
to leave.
Have a look at the white car that emerges from the junction from the left. What's she doing?
Eating while you're driving doesn't mix, does it? No. You dealt with it well though. Good job. Excellent work.
When people around you make mistakes, try not to be critical, but use this information to try and assess the risk that they pose. Look at this car in front. Moves to lane 2 without a need to unless they were turning right. But even if they were, they're not signalling. So they're showing a lack of attention to the traffic around them. I wonder why that is. Now it all makes sense. This should be pretty obvious to most road users. After this bend, when it straightens up, what do you think's going to go on? What do you think's going to happen? Before you accelerate, make sure you're aware of anyone overtaking you. If I'd have put my foot down there, this learner motorcyclist would have been in all kinds of problems with that bend. Remember, think of others. Keep safe everyone, I hope to see you soon.